Let me further clarify a concept. So we know that when a variable is assigned to a const variable, it cannot be reassigned. We learned that, right? So let's try something and learn one more thing that people get confused with. So let's say I'm going to do const over here in my console, and just let's say a is equal to Aziz, right? Simple as that. So it's a string. Now if I say a is equal to something like Ali, it's going to say, hey, assignment to const variable is not allowed. So that's an error. Now let me try something else. So I'm going to do one more thing. So I'm going to do const, and let's say b or c is equal to, let's say it's an object. It's an empty object. Now let's say if I want to add a value to the object, I would do c dot, let's say name is equal to Aziz. And now if I hit enter, what do you think should happen? Should I get an error or should I not get an error? I'm not reassigning value to a variable. I'm actually changing the value itself. I'm changing the object, all right? So I'm going to hit enter, and now it seems like no error. So let's just see if I just hit C and hit enter. You see this variable C, now it has an object, but actually the object has a value. So this is just to demonstrate that we can modify the value that is inside, but we cannot provide a new value altogether to the variable created with const. So similarly, I'm going to give you one more example. I'm going to say const, let's say an array. So array is, let's say b, and I'm going to provide a, let's say with some values, a comma, let's say b, and then comma, and then a c. So I'm making a variable called b, and it has three values, a, b, c, all right? Now, if let's say I want to modify this array, I can simply say b, and then provide an index, and I can say index, let's say 0, and I want it to have the value Aziz. Now, if I see b, hit enter, it is an array which is modified. I'm not assigning new value to it. I'm modifying the existing value that is already available. So that's one distinction that you want to keep in mind. Talk to you in the next video.